there, I'm Sheryl Goodwin Magiera, your go-to guide for life's messy and magical moments. As a farm girl turned single mom, I often wondered what life would look like after my kids were grown. Turns out, it was all about rediscovering and loving myself first. On this podcast, we'll dive into topics that touch the soul, like love, loss, triumphs, and setbacks. So grab your favorite drink and buckle up. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Podcast. Welcome to the Imperfectly Charming Blogcast, where every episode is a celebration of breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes. Today's episode is a testament to the incredible lessons we can learn from the youngest among us. They say the best teachers are those who inspire us to surpass our own expectations, and my daughter has done just that. As a parent, I thought I was the one doing the teaching, but life had a surprising twist in store. From her determination to become the varsity football team's kicker to the unexpected journey that followed, her story is a powerful narrative about strength, conviction, and tenacity, often underestimated in girls. Today, we dive in to this inspiring tale, exploring the golden gems of wisdom that emerge when we dare to challenge the norms and embrace our true potential. Join me as we relive this remarkable journey, a journey that reminds us that kicking like a girl means kicking with power, grace, and an invincible spirit. The title of today's blogcast is She Kicks Like a Girl. Let's dive in. It amazes me how many new things I can learn in a single day, week, month, or year. If I thought about it, I would bet I learned something new on a regular basis. As a parent, we try to teach our children about life, but I believe they teach us more than we realize. My children have taught me many valuable lessons that I would call golden gems. When my daughter was a junior in high school, she came to me and said she wanted to be the kicker for the varsity football team. I chuckled and basically brushed the idea aside. She was an excellent soccer player, which gave her a definite advantage. However, I ignored her statement and assumed it was a passing whim. Her junior year came and went without any other conversations, and I didn't give it a second thought. The summer between her junior and senior year, she once again declared she wanted to be the varsity kicker. But this time, she had more confidence and conviction in her statement. She told me she was going to talk to the varsity football coach and set up a meeting prior to preseason camp. Again, I thought she was kidding. She wasn't. At first, the coach was very skeptical of her request, but agreed to have her come to camp to try out. Within a short amount of time, the coach could see how serious she was, and his entire attitude changed. He became a believer. She was the one that stayed long after camp ended to practice and worked hard to become the best kicker possible. I remember after a scrimmage game, I was out on the field talking to the coach, and he was telling me how she never quits. That night, the other players were long gone, and she was still under the lights trying to perfect her aim and distance. He finally ordered her to stop because he wanted to go home. As a new parent of the team, I was unsure how she would be received. But once they saw her abilities, they welcomed us both with open arms. Her soccer coach, however, couldn't have been angrier. He was afraid his starting center mid might risk injury and let the football coach know that she was to be protected at all costs. and insisted on a no contact rule. Hip, hip, hooray. She was, however, the season's varsity starter for PATs and field goals. What a valuable lesson that was for me and so many of her teammates. She was also a wonderful role model for every girl in that school. She didn't let stereotypes or doubters stop her from pursuing her dream. Some say she kicks like a girl. You bet she kicks like a girl, with confidence, conviction, and strength. My daughter inspires me every day. As we wrap up this episode, I hope you're leaving with a heart full of inspiration and a renewed sense of what it means to kick like a girl. My daughter's journey from a whimsical idea to becoming the varsity football team's kicker is more than just a personal triumph. It's a narrative that challenges stereotypes, breaks down barriers, and speaks to the power of conviction and hard work. Her story is a vivid reminder that the lessons our children teach us can sometimes be the most profound of all. She showed us all that kicking like a girl means kicking with confidence, strength, and an unwavering belief in oneself. Let this episode be a call to action for each of us to pursue our dreams with the same tenacity and courage. Thank you for joining me on this empowering journey. Until next time, remember to embrace your unique strengths, challenge the stereotypes, and never underestimate the power of kicking like a girl. Oh, and stay tuned for an interview with my daughter coming soon. If you love this episode, you won't want to miss my free workbook, 7 Simple Ways to Elevate Your Life. Head over to the imperfectlycharming.com website to snag your copy. And hey, if this podcast resonated with you, do me a favor, like, share, and hit that subscribe button. And until we meet again, shine on, friends.